After winning the Super Bowl in my rookie season and winning the Super Bowl MVP, I'm ready to come back this second season and win another one. And for the first game of my sophomore season, we gotta play against the Browns, the team that we beat last season. After winning the Texans their first Super Bowl in franchise history, you already know we was going crazy in the offseason. And we're an extremely young team, so we didn't know when to stop partying. So it was just a good thing we had we only have a couple of veterans, and they got us to, you know what I'm saying, stop a little bit. Because they know if we want to go back and try to get a back-to-back Super Bowl, because we definitely can do it, we're going to have to be locked in. And it's crazy because coming into the league, I was not big on practice, but hey man, I'm starting to really get into that shit. Cause the way me and Will Anderson done started off our careers, like we looking like we're gonna be the best duo of all time. Like we're both rookies, we're both athletic as hell, we're both very talented, and as long as we just decide to stay on the Texans, like if the other things don't happen, we're gonna be good. And it's just the fact that even if he doesn't come off the edge, I'm gonna come off the edge if I'm on the pass rush and I can hit the quarterback. We're 14-0 because we done had these niggas figured out since last season. I make them have to throw this little short pass. Then on third down, we're playing some pretty good, decent coverage, and he has to throw this ball into the flats, and we make a big tackle. They got to punt the ball. They can't kick that field goal. Now we're up 21-0, and he passes the ball to Nick Chubb. I try to hit stick and make him lose the ball. He catches it. He holds on to it. First and goal in the fourth quarter, and Deshaun Watson finally scores a touchdown in this game. Then offense gives them a little glimmer of hope, and Derek Stingley says, "Fuck that shit. Give me that pick." That's great defense from Derek Stingley. We won the first game of the season pretty easily, 21-7. I didn't get a sack, but I had 7 tackles and a tackle for loss. And Derek Stingley got him a pick. It's week 2 and we got to play against the Tom Brady list Buccaneers. The Buccaneers don't got no quarterback and it's raining. Yeah, we definitely finna fuck these niggas up, I ain't gonna lie. You can already see this rain is crazy right now. The quarterback cannot make this throw to the sideline because his hands are slippery. Good job offense for scoring. On this 1st and 10, the quarterback throws his pick to Desmond King. Desmond King, if you seen last episode, he went crazy in the playoffs. Hopefully he goes crazy this season. Now we're up 13-0 because we missed a field goal, and on this 1st and 10 I hit the quarterback and he gets his ball out and we make a tackle. I hate when this happens. I almost get a sack here, but he runs a screen play and he doesn't even complete the pass. I don't know what's going on with me, but I just be getting a little bit excited. This guy gets the ball in the flats and I completely missed his hit stick. I be trying to get his stick. We're up 16-0 in the 4th quarter. On this 2nd and 10, like 3 guys done hit the quarterback. I don't even know if I got part of it. I just wanted to hit the quarterback with him. Yeah, we probably just got the best defense in the league. We won this shit 16-0. 3 players on our team had half a sack this game. Pretty mid-game stat-wise, though. Now we're finally going against a good offense in week 3. We got the Bills. Sometimes I wish coach would put me on the D-line a little bit more. On this 1st and 10, Will Anderson gets this sack. I'm on the D-line this time, and on 2nd down, Will Anderson comes off the line again and gets another big sack on Josh Allen. Really trying to get a safety here, but on 3rd down, I shed to the wrong side, but good thing we got good linebackers on this team. 1st and 10, they try to run the ball, and some teammates hold them, and I come back there and punch the ball out, but somehow, we did not recover this fumble. That's tough. And then on 2nd down, while we're 14-0, I finally get my first sack of this game. It's 1st and 10, they're all the way back up, and I came in at the wrong angle and I was not able to get that safety. When most quarterbacks see me on one side and Will Anderson on the other side, all they do is panic. They run away from my side, go to Will Anderson's side and just throw the ball. Now this is one of the most annoying parts of being a pass rusher. I almost get this sack right here, but he just throws his ball up and it's incomplete anyway. Up 17-0 now. If you niggas ain't learned from last season, you don't run the ball, especially to my side. You're not going nowhere. Like, the only way teams get up the field is from passing the ball. And then look at Christian Harris on this run stop. Like, hey man, the whole team on that shit. If you gonna pass the ball, just make sure you don't pass to the middle of the field where I'm there. I hit stick Stephon Diggs as soon as he caught the ball, forcing him to lose that ball. That's a fumble. Our defense dominated this game. We won this shit 17-7. Me and Will Anderson end up with a sack with 2 tackles for loss. Alright man, now we gotta play against the Jaguars, and we always have close games with these niggas. They done died their way up the field, and Trevor Lawrence tried to do a little QB draw here, but the whole D-line on that shit, not happening. When I tell y'all, we had some great red zone defense. Like on 3rd goal, we forced them to throw this little flat route. Y'all gotta kick the field goal. Our offense ended up getting 3 points, so it's 3-3 on this 1st and 10. I sack Trevor Lawrence and Will Anderson punches the ball out, but we don't recover the fumble. Now Darius Stingley done got a lot better on this 3rd and 4. He forces this guy to drop this ball and they got to kick the field goal. That's great defense. I don't think teams watch film on us because they keep trying to run the ball, but that shit's not happening. You break a tackle, I'm coming in to hit stick 'em. Now one thing our team cannot guard is good tight ends. Evan Ingram was actually going crazy this game, so yeah, he's the only reason they even have 6 points. We're up 10-6 now in the 4th quarter on 2nd and 10. Trevor Lawrence didn't want to throw this ball because he didn't want to throw a pick, so we end up getting a safety. Offense did nothing with that safety, and Trevor Lawrence throws his ball up on 2 people, 3 people technically, and it should have been picked off. What could be the last play of this game on 4th and 7, Trevor Lawrence throws his ball up, and it's incomplete. We beat our divisional rivals in a very close game, 12-6. Crazy defense. I had half a sack with 2 tackles for loss and 6 tackles. Will Anderson had half a sack with a tackle for loss. Now we gotta try to chase around this little ass quarterback. Let's go. 1st and 10 in the first drive of the game. They try to run a QB option and we both hit him and force a fumble, but they end up calling it back. His knee was down already. 3rd and 10, I come off the D-line fast as hell and Kyler Murray has to throw this ball. He forces it and it's incomplete. Offense is not playing serious right now. On this 3rd and 12, I get to the quarterback again, forcing him to throw to a flat, and the offense has another chance to score. Now I ain't gonna lie, offense is not being serious right now. On this 1st and 10 though, we end up getting this big pick, and offense better score with this shit. Please. Offense finally got something, and it was a field goal. I guess we'll take it because we are stopping them from scoring anyway. And then Kyler Murray does probably the dumbest shit he done did all game. On this 3rd down, all he had to do is just try to stay in field goal range. He runs out of field goal range and gets sacked. We're now up 9-0 in the 4th quarter, and Will Anderson hits Kyler Murray, forces a fumble, and I pick this shit up and easy scoop and score a touchdown. This game is clearly over. We're up 17-0. On this 4th down, Kyler Murray throws his ball up. It gets tipped and it gets picked off. Yeah, man, our defense is too good. We win 17-0. Will Anderson went crazy. He had 2.5 sacks. Christian Harris had 1.5 sacks. Whoever that is had a sack, and I had half a sack. I didn't even realize, but we signed Byron Jones in free agency. He caught a pick this game. Also, Joe did. We're starting the season off 6-0, so we definitely have a big chance of going undefeated. And we definitely already know we can continue this streak because we're playing against the Colts, and I don't think the Colts have ever beaten us. Even last season, they could not beat us. They're just too bad. But then while we're playing great defense, Anthony Richardson throws his ball to Jonathan Taylor, and we're just too slow. He's just way too fast, and he ends up getting a big game. Then on 2nd down, we get a good run stop, and somehow Will Anderson ends up getting hurt this play. Now, hopefully it isn't too bad, and he can end up coming back. With Will Anderson being out for right now, they put me on pass rush, and I get through this old lineman and hit the quarterback and share a sack. Will Anderson ends up coming back from his injury in the 2nd quarter. I end up getting this big defensive stop, putting it to 3rd down. Because I know QBs do not like to test me while I'm in coverage, my favorite thing to do is to hit stick people that come across that middle. And then right after that play, Derek Stingley shows why he's one of the best cornerbacks in the league, jumping the inside route and catching the pick. So right after Derek Stingley caught that pick, our offense gave them the ball back within seconds. Like, what? We were in a situation where offense could have probably at least got a field goal, but now we just allowed a field goal. So it's going to be 3-3 going into halftime. Like I said, it's 3-3 after halftime in the 3rd quarter, and we end up stopping this run. Y'all going to have to pass the ball to beat us. Like, we done made it clear throughout the whole last season and getting to the Super Bowl and winning that shit that if you can't pass the ball on us, you're not going to win. Because we're literally the best rushing defense in the league. Like, look at how we stuff every single run. And then we also have the best pass rush in the league. I bull rush the tackle, hit the quarterback as a strip sack, and Will Anderson picks that ball up and scores. Now, one of our biggest weaknesses is the fact that if a quarterback throws that ball up, we're probably going to get dunked on. That's like the biggest plays that we ever give up. I don't understand it, but it's Michael Pittman, I guess. Now they're in the red zone, and on 3rd and 4, I hit this tackle with a crazy spin and forced Anthony Richardson to have to throw a little short pass. It's 4th down now. And on 4th down, they decided to go for it. And yeah, that wasn't smart. Give me that pick. Too easy. Don't do that shit ever again. There's a reason why quarterbacks don't test me. And of course, offense didn't do anything with the possession we just gave them. But hey man, we back here on defense playing hard. Now this was a real defensive game. Our offense didn't even score a touchdown. Will Anderson had the only touchdown in this game. I had a pick, a sack and a half, 4 tackles for loss, and 7 tackles. Will Anderson had half a sack, a touchdown, a tackle for loss, and 3 tackles. Stingley also caught a pick. Now we got to play against the Saints, another trash offense. When are we going to play a good one? It's the first drive of the game, and on 3rd down, Will Anderson comes off the edge and gets his first sack of the game. Our offense didn't score with the drive we gave them. On 2nd down, the next drive, I chased down the quarterback and get a sack, and somebody came in and stole half of that shit. Our D-line is just too dominant. On 3rd and 24, he has to throw this ball deep, but we get there too fast, so he has to take the check down and punt the ball off. Our offense scored, and this quarterback is holding the ball for way too long. Eventually, them dogs is going to come at you. Their O-line obviously don't know how to block. On 3rd and 17, I get right past him and get another sack. Now we're up 14-0, and on 1st and 10, I almost come off the edge, but Will Anderson hits the quarterback and forces an incomplete pass. Up 21-0 before halftime, and the quarterback tries to scramble to my side, and you're not doing that. Go ahead and throw that ball out. It's now the 3rd quarter, and on 3rd down, I almost get to the quarterback again, and he just throws the ball out of bounds. But yeah, the Saints couldn't compete. We won 28-7. I had another crazy game, 1.5 sacks with 2 tackles for loss and 4 tackles. Will Anderson also had 1.5 sacks with 2 tackles for loss. Finally get to play against a good offense, and Derek Stingley got a good matchup, Ja'Marr Chase. To start off the game, on 3rd down, Joe Burrow throws his ball down the field to Ja'Marr Chase, but too bad man's cameras are so bad we can't even see how he caught the ball, but he caught it though. They're damn near in the red zone. On 2nd down, I bull rush their tackle and come in for my first sack of the game. I know that O-line can't block me. 3rd and goal, Joe Burrow tried to do a little quick read, but our DBs is on that. They forced the 4th down. Now we're up 10-3. It's the end of the 2nd quarter, and they try to run a screenplay, but hey man, we be on all the screenplays. 2nd and 10, I bull rush the tackle again and try to hit Joe Burrow, and I force him to throw a short pass. And then right when we thought we was good, it's 3rd down, and we get to the quarterback. He throws this bomb, and somehow, some way, they caught it. Now because of that, it's 6-13 in the 3rd quarter, and Will Anderson comes down unblocked and gets a sack. And on 3rd down, it's a pretty big 3rd down, and I come off the edge. Will Anderson comes off the edge, and we share a sack. Now we're up 20-6, and Joe Burrow gets sacked again. Like, our pass rush is just too good. They done made their way up the field, and Joe Burrow gets sacked again by Christian Harris. After all those sacks this drive, Joe Burrow steps up in the pocket and delivers this dot for a touchdown. Offense sold, and they're in the red zone already now, and Derek Stingley catches this clutch pick on Ja'Marr Chase. That was perfect timing right there, Derek Stingley. We ended up winning this game in the clutch when we shouldn't even been in that situation. But at least we won though. Will Anderson had 2 sacks, 3 tackles for loss, and 4 tackles. I had 1.5 sacks with 3 tackles for loss and 3 tackles. Christian Harris also had 1.5 sacks with 2 tackles for loss and 5 tackles. And then of course Derek Stingley had the game-winning pick. It's week 11 and we get to play against the Colts again. Alright. We're coming in this game, I already know what's going to happen. On 1st and 10, I come off the edge and hit Anthony Richardson, forcing an incomplete pass. Then on 3rd down, he has no options. He tried to throw this ball to Jonathan Taylor, and I force him to drop this pass. Offense ended up scoring, so we're winning 7-0. On 3rd down, I come in and get a big sack. Offense actually ended up scoring after I caught that pick, and they try to throw the ball across the middle, and I'm hit sticking them like every time. I'm there. It's third down. We trying to get them to fourth down, and they try to throw this out route, but our DBs is on that shit. It's not a second half, and they don't even have a field goal yet. They try to run the ball, but as y'all know, we have the best running defense in the league. On 3rd and 10, I know this right tackle cannot guard me. I bull rush him and get to the quarterback and get a sack. Up 17-0, and on 3rd down, they try to run the ball up the middle. Like I said, we don't allow that shit. 4th down. And on 4th down, they disrespect us, trying to run up the middle again. We don't allow that shit. You better pass the ball. Our offense scored again. Now it's 20-0, and I'm hit sticking his tight end while he catches the ball. And on 3rd one, we're playing real good defense. Anthony Richardson tries to run out to the right side, but we got guys running with him. Throw that ball out. It's almost like they just don't learn. Don't run the ball on us. That does not work. And again, we just keep on dominating the Colts. We won 23-0. I ended this game with 1.5 sacks, 2 tackles for loss, and 7 tackles. Will Anderson didn't have a stat game, but hey man, he was still balling. Now it's week 12. We're actually playing against one of our divisional rivals that actually has a quarterback. Like, there's no doubt I'm the best linebacker in the league. Probably the best defensive player. In fact, I could pass rush and stop passes like this. It's 3rd down. And the best thing about this team, one of the best things, is the fact that even our DBs, they be on that running shit too. Like, not only our D-line is. And again, we're running the ball to my side. You need to stop doing that shit. It's not going to end up well for you. It's 3rd down, and we're coming across the field, and I tried to jump up for this pick, but it was a little bit too high. Teammate caught this pick and took this all the way for 6. I really don't think we've ever allowed over 100 rushing yards in the game. Like, I just don't think we have. And even when teams stop running the ball and try to pass, we coming off that edge. We're up 21-0 in the 4th quarter. Like, they just can't score on us. Hey man, our pass rush is just too good. And then again, another amazing defensive performance. We won 21-0. And in this game, I had 2 sacks, 2 tackles for loss, and 6 tackles. Through 12 weeks of football, I already got 11.5 sacks with a pick, 55 tackles, and 20 tackles for loss. So I'm going crazy this season. And I'm actually in my 2nd season, so if you didn't see my 1st season, you should probably go ahead and watch that. So you got to score down a little bit though. And we got the 1st seed. We're undefeated, 12-0, and we're trying to get this perfect season. And it's week 13 now. We're playing against the Steelers, a team we should not lose to, but we'll see what happens. Up 7-0 already, and it's 3rd and 11. That boy Christian Harris comes off the edge. He is fast and athletic as hell. Forces Kenny Pickett to throw an incomplete pass. We're up 14-0. I don't care how big Najee Harris is. I'm going to hit stick him and make him lose that ball. I'm on a blitz and I choose the wrong gap to shoot, so I completely just miss Najee Harris and he almost gets the 1st down, short by inches. Now, most annoying thing about being a pass rusher, even if you hit the quarterback, they can throw the ball sometimes and get away with it, and you don't get no stats for it, but it's 4th down, so they might kick the field goal. They actually decide to go for it on 4th and inches, but for some reason they have Najee Harris and decide not to run the ball, give us that ball. Offense gave them the ball back, and they're on this side of the field again, and Kenny Pickett finally throws a touchdown. It's a 1-score game now. They got the ball back again, and it's 2nd down. I try to get to the quarterback, but he just heaves the ball up, and someone caught it. Now, this was very dumb by them. They have no timeouts. Time is running down. They decide to take a check down, and bro didn't even run out of bounds, so I just hit him. Now, at this point, we really need offense to start scoring because they scored on this 2nd down because no one was in the middle of the field to guard that route. Good job offense for getting 3, so that's a 3-point game, and they need a field goal to try to get an OT. They try to go for the kill shot, and it got deflected. It's 3rd down, and we honestly got everything locked up. Our pass rush isn't even really getting there, but quarterback just throws his ball so they can kick the field goal, and we're going to OT. Unfortunately, we lost the coin toss, so they decided to receive, of course. We just got locked up for this drive. It's 1st and 10. I really can't get past this old lineman, and Kenny Pickett decided to throw the ball up, and good thing I got deflected. Now we got him all the way down to a 3rd and 5, and Kenny Pickett can't find nobody open he would throw the ball to, even though there's probably someone he could have threw it to. Throws it out of bounds. And due to our amazing defense, we stopped them, and offense went and got a field goal. Good job. I don't know why in the game while I was playing, it felt like Kenny Pickett had a way better game than that. And honestly, I had a pretty mid game. But now we at home and we playing against our division rivals, the Titans. It's not really rivals because they suck. On 2nd and 7, I almost got this sack, but he threw the ball and I still hit him though. I don't care. If you throw the ball, you still gonna feel this. Pause. Then on 3rd and 6, that boy Will Anderson came off that edge fast as hell and made the quarterback throw a terrible pass. Whenever you catch the ball in the middle of the field, just make sure that you know I'm there, because I'm gonna hit you every time. You better be ready for it. Now, one thing I hate is when I'm about to hit stick somebody and I get blocked out of nowhere. Like I was going to hit stick the life out of that boy Derrick Henry. Every time he run the ball, I try to find a gap to hit him and he just jukes away from me. Like, come on, don't be scared of the contact. All I'm gonna say is eventually it was gonna happen. On this 1st and 10, somebody held him there so he could take this hit. Then on 3rd and 6, the quarterback tried to go for the touchdown. And of course, that's not happening on us. Kick that field goal. It's 1st and 10. I'm just lurking around the middle of the field and I almost catch this pick, but the quarterback inaccurately throws it. If he would have accurately threw that ball, I would have had a pick. I mean, you could tell he really wants to throw a pick to me because I almost got to this one too. I was a little bit too far away. You know, on 3rd and 10, he really tried to run away from them boys. But you are not running away from them dogs. Throw that ball out of bounds. And the only way you're gonna be able to run the ball to my side is by doubling me. Cause if I'm not being doubled, I'm getting there. It's 3rd down and we've been locking these boys up all game. They're desperate for a touchdown, so he just tried to throw this ball up. And of course, that's not going down. And here comes another instance of me almost getting a sack, but he throws a little check down. And I really hate it when it happens on back-to-back plays. Like, let me just sack you real quick. It's 4th down, but they gotta go for it because it's 4th quarter. And I get my sack finally. Like I said, it was gonna happen eventually. Our defense is just too good. 24-6. Some great defense. We held their quarterback to under 120 passing yards. And look at the game I had. A sack, 2 tackles for loss, and 7 tackles. Now we going to Atlanta for week 15. 3rd and 7. And I tried to run around the O-lineman, but Caleb Williams got out the pocket and threw this ball, and it wasn't complete, so it's good. Anytime it's a screenplay, either me or one of my teammates is going to be on that. We always blow them up every time. It's 3rd down in the red zone. I don't know what Caleb Williams was trying to do on this play, but he just throws his ball cross body, and luckily he ain't complete that pass. 7-6 because offense cannot find a way to score, but I come in to get half a sack because somebody stole it from me. Now on 3rd down, I come off the edge and try to hit the quarterback, but he just throws the ball out and it's incomplete. Offense finally put points on the board, so it's 10-6. And I don't know what I was doing. I don't know why I dived like that, but they got a pretty good gain on that run. It's 2nd and goal, and of course, they would run the ball to the opposite side that I'm on and score a touchdown. We're down 13-10 now because the offense just can't score. And on 3rd down, they take a check down. Offense has another chance to redeem themselves. And guess what they do? They get the ball right back and they're already on this side of the field. And I try to hit stick them, try to force a fumble. But just to make matters worse, they run the ball again to the other side and score another touchdown, making the score even worse. Well, what a game we had, man. What a game. Stroud threw 2 touchdowns with a pick. They quarterback didn't have a single touchdown. And I had 8 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, and half a sack. And the worst part about that loss is the fact that we were undefeated, trying to get a perfect season. Now we're 13-1. That's tough. After taking that loss, we got to bounce back. We cannot lose to the Panthers this week. Up 3-0, and it's their first play of the game. And Bryce Young throws the ball to Chosen Anderson. And he takes that all the way down for a touchdown. 2nd quarter, and now we're down 7-3. They run the ball to my side. Y'all know what happens. Hit stick. On 2nd and 10, Bryce Young does something very, very dumb. He runs to my side trying to scramble. Nah, give me that sack. Now on 3rd and 17, we make him throw the ball out of bounds, play some good defense. I don't know what's going on with offense, but at the same time, I don't know what's going on with defense because Adam Thielen catches this ball and goes all the way down to the 3-yard line. Like, what are we doing right now? And then on 1st and goal, they just easily run this ball in untouched. It's 1st and 10. We're up 14-10. And guess what happens? The greatest receiver of all time, Chosen Anderson, catches the ball, bro. I don't even understand how he's beating us like this, but he's going crazy right now. I mean, at this point, he's literally looking like the best receiver in the league without a doubt in this game. Like, we can't stop him. Man, zone, we done tried everything. We just can't stop him right now. But luckily, we finally started playing some defense, and we stopped him on this third down, making it a fourth. Offense did nothing with the ball. So it's 21-18, and it's third down, and Bryce Young he just overthrows the life out of that ball right there. Now on fourth down, they try to run the ball. They only need 2 yards, but they could not get it. Will Anderson makes a big tackle. After that, offense scores. We're up 25-21, and I come in and get a big sack. And on fourth down, when we think we got this game in the bag, Michael Thomas beats somebody. I don't know who's guarding him, but it should have been Derek Stingley. So because of that, they hurry up wildest trash cornerbacks on him, and he gets beat again. So Michael Thomas gets him all the way down to the red zone. It's goal line. The game is on the line, and they try to throw this touchdown, but it's 2 people there. We stopped them. But then on 4th and goal, they run to the opposite side of me, of course, and we just all we had to do was commit to the run. But nobody wanted to block shit, and they scored, and they win this game 28-25. 2 losses in a row. CJ Stroud threw 41 passes and completed 24 of them. Wow. And would you look at Chosen Anderson, 3 catches, 180 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He literally looks like fucking Randy Moss. I still had a pretty good game though, 2 sacks. That's good. Alright, so once upon a time, we were undefeated, but we lost 2 games in a row. But anyways, we are still the #1 seed, so we just gotta keep this seed. We got 2 games left. We gotta just keep winning. And for week 17, we playing against the Titans. This is a team that we don't lose to like ever, so we shouldn't lose this game. Obviously, they know what's going on. They run the ball to my side, but to combat that, they double team me. That's smart. I understand. But if you double team me on the run, you might as well double team me on the pass too, because I'm easily going to come in and get sacks. 3rd and very long after I got that sack, and the quarterback can't find nobody to throw the ball to, so he's throw it out of bounds. Offense scored, and this 1st and 10, I'm easily getting past the O-line. Like I said, you got to double team me, hitting the quarterback, making them throw an incomplete pass. Then on 3rd down, these niggas done tried to do a play action. That did not work at all. We got everything locked up, and we easily getting a sack. We're up 10-0 now in the 3rd quarter, and the running back got the ball and hit sticking him, making him lose the ball, but they picked it up. 3rd and 7, and again, this old tackle cannot hold me at all. I'm easily getting past him, hitting the quarterback. I needed that sack though. I mean, we still had 10 points in the 4th quarter, but we done got so many stops this game, and this OT cannot hold me. They need to start doubling me. Eventually, our offense not scoring is going to put us in a very bad place. On 1st and 10, that quarterback throws a dot down the field to Brock Bowers. He breaks the tackle, and he's in for a touchdown. Now it's only going to be about a 3-point game, and this is bad. I guess offense felt the pressure. They actually put more points on the board. Now we're up 10 points, and I'm laying Derrick Henry out. Offense decided they didn't want to score all game into the end. I guess we won though, 24-7. Stroud didn't have an amazing game, but at least he ain't throw no picks. He only had to throw 17 passes too. This game I only had 1 sack with a tackle for loss, 6 tackles. Did my thing though. Now it's the last week of the season. We got the Chiefs, and we're at home, and normally Mahomes goes crazy against the Texans, so we'll see what happens. The Chiefs came out this game not playing around. Mahomes started out this game just throwing straight dots up the field, and niggas is dunking on us too. I don't know what's going on. I mean, especially when they got the best tight end in the league, Travis Kelce. None of us can guard him, so yeah, that's gonna be a problem. But all I know is hopefully CJ Stroud can, you know what I'm saying, score a couple times, because it's gonna take a little bit for us to, you know what I'm saying, start locking up. Down 7-0 on 2nd and 7. I almost get in for a sack, but Mahomes just throws the ball and it's incomplete. Down 3rd and 7, I'm coming off the edge. Mahomes throws a pass, it's complete. It's a 1st down. We force a fumble, but he picks the ball right back up. Then on 3rd down, I get past the O-lineman, think I'm finna get my sack. Mahomes scrambles outside the pocket and throws the ball out of bounds. I'm fighting to try to get a sack in this game, but Mahomes is just dotting us up. I don't know what the secondary is doing right now, but they're not doing their job. And I mean, honestly, I just wish Mahomes would do this when I'm on his team. Like, that's another passing touchdown. He's going crazy right now. We're down 17-0 before half, and I finally get my first sack of the game. It's the 4th quarter. They still have 17 points, and we're at 7. He throws it down the middle of the field. We force another fumble, get this ball, and now offense has a chance to put this to a one-score game and we have a chance to win. There goes one of our biggest opportunities that we could have gotten back in this game with. But here it comes again. I punched the ball out. That's another fumble. We picked the ball up and take it all the way home. So we did what offense should have done. 17-14, and who would have had thought? We forced another fumble, but this time we don't pick it up. That's tough. It's 3rd and 4, and we need this stop bad. He throws the ball to the running back, and I force him to drop the ball. It's 4th down. They got to punt it. Offense, we need y'all to do something, please. So they punted the ball to us, and somehow CJ Stroud gave them the ball back quickly. Well, that's a loss that I feel like, our defense was great that game. We had so many fumbles that we forced, ridiculous. And would you look at CJ Stroud, 121 passing yards with no touchdowns? That's tough. This game I had half a sack. I thought I had a sack, but I guess somebody took half of that motherfucker. But that was the last game of the regular season, and we're still the #1 seed, so we'll be seeing who we play in the next round. We are in the playoffs. It's the divisional round, and we got a little bit lucky with the team that we get to play. Luckily, we get to play against the Patriots, and if their running game is like this, we're probably not gonna win. Just look at, I completely missed the hit stick. I don't know what I was doing, but we got to lock in if we want to beat these niggas. 2nd and 3, they try to run the ball, and y'all know I'm gonna get back there if they run the ball on my side and I'm not double teamed. They're on 3rd and 4. They run a pretty good play concept. I don't know if it's my fault or not, but it probably is. They got it wide open in the middle of the field. Then on 1st and goal, they actually ran the ball to my side, but I fucked up. I thought he was going up the middle. He ran all the way to the outside and scored a touchdown. Offense didn't score, so it's 7-6, and I come off the edge and come in for my first sack of the game. It's 3rd and 6, and I'm in man coverage, which I'm not really that good at, so I get beat to the inside. But good thing Jalen Petrie was lurking in the middle of the field, picked it off, and took it all the way home for 6. Amazing. Now we're 13-7. For some reason, nobody blocked me, so I just hit Mike Jones. I needed that sack, though. It's 1st and 10. I'm easily getting past this O-lineman again and getting my 2nd sack of the game. It's 2nd and long, and they have no timeouts left and no time on the clock, so they take a check down and they get tackled. So now it's the next quarter. We're up 19-7 on the 3rd quarter. They try some fancy shit. I'm hit sticking that boy, making them lose the ball, and we picking this up and taking this all the way home for 6. Well, what a way to start off the playoffs. 40-14. That's a wow. And CJ Stroud ain't had to do nothing. If you remember the gameplay, I had 2 sacks, right? They say I got 1. I don't know what's going on. But anyways, it's the conference championship, and I'm on my way to get my 2nd Super Bowl if I win this. So we're gonna have to win. We're playing against the Jets, who have Aaron Rodgers. So we're gonna see how this goes. It's 2nd down, and honestly, I don't know how I made this tackle. I was not in good position, but I have found a way to block shade and get there. Then on 3rd down, as soon as I hiked the ball, me and Will Anderson got off the edge fast as hell, and Aaron Rodgers didn't know what to do. And like I said, I love when quarterbacks throw the ball to the running backs in the check down, because that means I'm finna hurt somebody. I ain't gonna lie, Aaron Rodgers, you got me and Will Anderson coming at you. You better throw that ball fast. 4th down, punt that ball now. It's 1st and 10. Aaron Rodgers tried to throw the ball to somebody behind me, and I leaped up for that pick. This is the first pick I done caught in a long time, and it feels good. Up 13-0 now, and on 2nd down, them dogs came after that boy and got a sack. We're winning 21-0, and it's 4th down, so they have to go for it. They don't really have a choice, and they try to do a toss play. My nigga, I'm on that shit. Don't ever do that again. That's disrespectful. And now we are on to the Super Bowl again for the 2nd time in a row. And we really locked them niggas up. CJ Stroud, we cannot have you playing like that next game. We need you for the Super Bowl. I ain't have a sack this game, but I did catch a pick. And for the Super Bowl, we'll be playing against the Panthers or the Falcons. They're both in the same division, which is kind of crazy. And the team we'll be playing against in the Super Bowl is the Falcons. Now, I ain't gonna lie, either way it went, we'll be playing against a pretty mediocre offense. So, yeah, CJ Stroud, just lock in. You know what I'm saying? Do what you need to do. Just don't throw picks, please. Up 3-0 on 1st and 10. They try to run the ball, but I'm coming from the other side of the field to hit stick their running back. Now on 3rd down, I get a little stuck trying to get to the quarterback, but one of my teammates came through and hit the quarterback. Make him throw a bad pass. 4th down, they got to punt the ball. It's 1st and 10. They running back looks a little tired, and he actually fumbles on this play, and we end up with the ball. And that's great. Now our offense got good field position to go ahead and get some points. I don't know what happened on this play, but nobody blocked me and I got in with an easy sack. That's tough. We've been locking up this game. It's been amazing defense. We're up 24-3 and they finally scored a touchdown. We played dominant defense this game, winning my 2nd Super Bowl 24-10. Our defense was so good that Stroud had 3 touchdowns, but he didn't need no passing yards to get them. And in this game, I had a sack, 2 tackles for loss, and 5 tackles. That's a pretty good game. And as y'all can see, we win the Super Bowl, and Dameon Pierce won Super Bowl MVP. I had Defensive Player of the Year. If you're wondering, here are his stats. 126 yards that game with 24 attempts, no touchdowns, but he balled out. And my stats on season 1 night, 16.5 sacks, a pick, 88 tackles, and 28 tackles for loss. Am I already the best defensive player in the league?